Hello everyone. So today I will be explaining more about the top 6 benefits of doing business with the government. I posted a reel yesterday or the day before, actually yesterday, and it did really good. So what I wanted to do is come in and elaborate a little bit more on those top 6 points that we made, right? So number 1 is $1 trillion budget. Government agencies spend more than $1.7 trillion annually on different products and services, and that's in the United States alone. So, and our budget is actually larger than some countries' actual spending power. So that should tell you one thing about the opportunities that are available. Number 2 is there are multiple levels of government that you can do business with. Most of the time you'll see opportunities or see people speaking about doing business with the federal government, and that's a huge opportunity as well. But you can also do business with state governments, local government agencies like your cities, your counties, and also to include anchor institutions. So anchor institutions are considered colleges, universities, school boards, police departments. So any of those anchor institutions that also work in conjunction with government agencies. So think about some of those as well. Who in those different agencies or entities, who needs the products or services that you provide? The next one is they purchase a large variety of different products and services. A lot of times most people can focus on construction as it relates to government contracting. And that is because we're constantly spending money on infrastructure. Of course, that's always going to be an area. But the thing is, you need to also consider, how do you fit your business into this puzzle, right? How do you provide the services and products that your business currently provides to the government agencies to fulfill their other missions or the other goals that they may have? So another way to think about that is, what are some of the initiatives that you see your local government agency rolling out, right? What are some of the federal initiatives that you see coming down the pipeline? The best way to determine that is based off of market trends. What is going on in the world, right? Of course, a big thing that just recently happened, COVID. How does your business either help the community or help small businesses or help that government agency achieve some type of goal, right? So how do you leverage your business to do that? The next one is they purchase in bulk or in yearly contracts. So one thing about the government is they'll never purchase just one pen, right? They need multiple pens. They won't just purchase one mouse. They need multiple mice. Do you say mice? Either way, they'll need multiple, so that way everyone within that agency and that department can actually utilize those tools, right? My camera slided down a little bit. So that way everyone in that agency and that department can actually utilize those tools. So keep that in mind. If an agency is purchasing, they're purchasing in bulk. And also when it comes to services, they also purchase those products and services in yearly contracts. So you can get a 1 to 5 year contracts. Sometimes those contracts can be extended as well. So if you're providing services, you can have a contract that spans multiple years with government agencies. The next one is there's multiple ways to sell to the government. A lot of times people only consider the aspect of bidding on opportunities. And of course that's because that's what we always speak about, and that's what we always hear about, these opportunities to bid on different contracts. But there are also ways to do business with the government that does not require you to go out to bid on different on different contracting opportunities. And that's a way for you to get into that space as well. There are multiple ways to do that. One, let's say let me just break this down a little bit. So there are different thresholds in terms of how much the government is purchasing. So let's say those purchasing threshold is $25,000. Anything below $25,000, they don't have to go out to bid for. And let's just say it's everything above $25,000. Everything above $25,000 is required to be public bid. So everyone has to know about it and they have to be able to bid on these opportunities. But there are also some opportunities in this space, a really small amount of them, that you can tap into and go after without having to bid on those opportunities as well. So it's multiple ways to get into this space. There's also different schedules like the GSA schedule, and those are considered multiple award schedules. And what happens with those is you apply once and you're added to this multiple award schedule. That makes it easier for agencies to go after, to do business with your firm, because you're already on this list of vetted and approved vendors, and majority of the time you don't have to go out and bid on these opportunities because you're on this multiple award schedule list. So there's the GSA at the federal level. State agencies have their own multiple award schedules as well. So think about that. And lastly, which we will be focusing a lot more on this year, are small business programs. And small business programs are basically the certification programs that you hear about, the MWBE, Minority Women Business Enterprise, the VOSB service, or veteran-owned small business, MBE, Minority Business Enterprise, all of the different alphabet soup. Those are the ones that we will be focusing on this year. COVID allowed us to actually pivot to really focus more on the supplier diversity aspects, and to really make sure that state and local opportunities are focusing on inclusive procurement. And then of course we launched our platform in May. So now it's more about us making sure that our businesses, that we're onboarding businesses onto our platform, but also simplifying the navigation process to get into government contracting. So yes, extremely excited about that. But small business programs. So small business programs are basically setting aside opportunities for businesses that are historically underutilized, or there have been a disparity study that came out and acknowledged or revealed that many of the contracts aren't being awarded to this specific subset of businesses, right? So whether it's a woman-owned or minority-owned business, multiple different areas have different programs in place. So the good thing about small business programs is that you can get certified, you can join small business programs at the federal government level, at state government levels, as well as local entities like counties, and some cities have their own small business programs in place. So there are slight difference between some of these programs. So there are race and sex conscious programs that are the minority and women business programs, right? And then you also have non-conscious programs, right? Non-race or gender conscious programs. And those are your small business program, your local business program, your county business program, your city business programs. So those are the ones that specifically focus more on small businesses or local businesses, to really focus on driving economic growth and opportunity in those areas, which of course due to COVID we will see a rise in those type of programs, as well as the race and gender conscious programs. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of different agencies who are going through disparity studies at this moment. And what a disparity study is it's basically the study that identifies the availability of businesses versus the businesses who are winning the contracts, and then also, you know, that gender and race, the gender and race data points in between. So that's just a general overview. It goes a lot more in depth into, you know, a lot more things, which we will be sharing that stuff as well, because it's very important for you to be able to understand the importance of these studies, and also exercise your civic duty and request that your city or your county actually implement or go through one of these studies, so that way you'll have access to a small business program. So yes, those are our top 6 benefits of doing business with the government. And make sure you are sharing our videos and following, because we have a lot more information that will be coming out this year, and I'm so excited to share. Also, if you haven't created your profile in GovLea platform, go to the link in the bio. Can't even talk, I'm so excited. Go to the link in the bio and click create a profile. Create that profile, select the free package. and go ahead and submit all of the information in about your business. This is going to help us populate our database, so that way when we go to our government agency clients, as well as prime contractors who have subcontracting jobs available for businesses to bid on, for businesses to go after, this gives us more leverage and go into that space. But it also helps you be one of the first to do it, first on the platform, and it allows us to be able to get to you these opportunities before we do any outreach for anyone else who's not on the platform. So thank you so much for your support, and comment if you have questions. Do that. All right.